Question is. What is Ataria's stream? What is... Oh, YouTube. Okay, let's see how much damage Gust Screw does. Okay, I'm just gonna take an average of these values. 2 plus 3 by 5.2 divided by 2. That's 11 divided by 270. Okay, that's 13. Meanwhile, Aisha addition. Flame Wave, Fireball Mastery, Magic Missile. No. Where's that? Meteor Call.
That's
Meteor Call does 11, 50, okay, plus 617. Now, fucking 617 times 8 plus plus 1153 divided by 240. Wow, this is so much better than Gust Storm. It does like twice the damage on a single target. Meteor Call is fucking busted. Lightning Bolt, of course, we're gonna grab the fucking critical trait.
Oh,
Is it Fire streaming it? Oh, she is. What? Are those all your party members? Got like 11 people, Jesus. Oh. The fucking spastic kid. Fucking... Sanic. No. What was that meme name for Sonic that they have? Oh, Sanic the Bush Hog. Not Sonic the Hedgehog. Sanic the Bush Hog. The bush. Get it? Oh yeah, sucker. You've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right?
Nope.
Defining culture.
You have no right to call me that.
I know. But I can still do it. Nothing's stopping me.
You sound like Donald Trump.
China. China, Mexico. Is there even a wall? I mean, they could just make the wall and make fucking Mexico pay for it later. If they can. I mean, you can ask. He didn't kill anybody, he just asked them. Will you be staying? I don't know. Magic me socket. You gonna choke? Make me, bitch. That's what I thought. Okay. Hard and ready. Some dumb cunt. Was that right? Was it that dumb cunt? Huh. Why am I not surprised? Oh yeah, did you do those transfers your brother wanted? Like a fucking asshole. Good, fuck him. He also doesn't give a shit. So what is he even transferring? Do you even know? Oh, work stuff. Oh wow. It's like he's getting paid to do what you do. Wow. I know. That was the whole point of it. Never mind. Suck my wee wee, it's alright. No. That's that time of the month. The time of the month when I have to go to another city for university again. And then I'll have to do it again in 2 weeks. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love being in a country where having an internet connection and a fucking credit card will get you anything?
Yes.
No. I'm dying every time I wake up with this throat of mine. But my throat's dying. I'm not a privileged fucking Brit like you are.
Wow.
No, okay, but you live in Britain. You don't live in a second world country. You're kind of more privileged than I am. You don't live in Africa either.
This is true.
Well, actually, South Africa is lit.
If you're white, sure.
Cool. Wish I had teachers who could afford to do things like that. Fucking oppressing me and shit. No. And you shouldn't. Because it's not your problem. Yeah, but I get to bitch about it. Like how black people bitch about slavery. I'm basically an anything that has ever been discriminated against at any period in time. Me and half of Europe can bitch about the Turkish for, you know, being under their rule. We can bitch about the Italians for being under their rule, but that's like almost all the entire world at the time. What else do we get to bitch about? We get to bitch about the British because they didn't do shit for us during the First and Second World War. Yep.
So is you. So is you.
If they try to invade by land, yeah. Well, actually, they can do it. They might as well do it from fucking Sweden.
You can air it.
They can do it from Sweden. They can do it from Denmark by sea. They don't have to fucking touch France.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless they really want to, you know, spend a shit ton of money and attack from America during the Second World War.
Let's go.
Fucking Americans. Oh yeah, 50 people died in Las Vegas. That was cool.
58 people.
Oh, 58?
Yes.
That was cool.
It was interesting. I didn't hear about it till like later in the day. Some people started shooting in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Apparently people are blaming the Muslims again.
It's always some.
If it's not black people, it's Muslims. It's not Muslims and black people, it's Mexicans. If it's not them, then it's always some minority people. If it's a white guy, though, you don't understand. It was mental illness. It was his fault.
Why are black people respected?
That is a good question. No, you can tell me right now. ain't gonna do anything.
Go on, Atari. Mexicans. Okay. How did they not bring up gun laws again?
It's too easy.
I guess it's coming up.
It's too easy.
Well, it could also solve a few problems.
Like what?
Okay, thanks for the ear rape. I needed that.
I guess she wanted the feeling of interrupting someone. I guess, but not really because it was super obvious, of course. Muslims are people.
Fuck my life.
Clusters. Whoa. Whoa. Random white people.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Give that man a medal. Oh yeah, how is what are the gun laws in Las Vegas? Can you openly carry a gun?
Open carry? Let me check.
Or at least concealed carry, or like do you need a special permit to even have a gun? Because gun ownership, granted by the Second Amendment, is not the same as shooting at anything anywhere. That's only in Texas.
Why do you know this? So why do you know this?
Why do I know this?
Yes.
Because I've been intrigued by these laws and how fucked up they are. So I did my research, and then I was like, okay, you people are fucking stupid. No wonder you're getting shot up all the time. And all the fucking massacres and mass shootings are happening in the US.
Well, I wouldn't say that it's only happening here. We just make a big deal about it because we're the free world.
No. Look, if you look at the numbers, in the past 100 years, you guys had the biggest, baddest mass murders involving guns. It's fact. It's not opinions or publicity or anything. It's just a huge number of people died because one idiot with a fucking gun could just shoot people up and they couldn't defend themselves.
Well, to be fair, there's more guns than there are people here. So,
yeah, but not everybody has a gun on them all the time, which should be mandatory if you're gonna allow people to have guns.
But it's not the wild, wild west.
No, but it's not the wild, wild west. It's only Las Vegas yesterday, so you know. You don't have to point a gun. It's just like you don't even have to have ammo in that gun. It's just that dude, before he thought about shooting 58 people, if he just had the idea of 58 people shooting back at him,
Nevada,
not even 58, 3. If he had that idea, I think he would have reconsidered.
Nevada is an open carry state. Permissive open carry.
Is Las Vegas in Nevada?
Yes, that's why I said Nevada.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, New Hampshire.
And another one.
And Texas is not the only unlicensed open carry state. You got Hawaii, you got Utah, you got North Dakota.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay, fine.
Minnesota. Yeah, Oklahoma. Indiana. Tennessee. Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah, the state I live in.
Damn.
New Hampshire. Rhode Island. Maryland. And New Jersey. Oh, and Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Weird.
The Dakota and Utah are questionable. Like, why?
Dakota?
Yeah. I thought you said Dakota, North Dakota.
North Dakota, yes.
Yeah.
States where it is not allowed to carry a gun for any reason. Florida, ironic.
For any reason?
Yeah. Florida, that you can't walk around with a gun. Whether you have a license for it or not, you have to have it concealed. And you can't
okay. So you have concealed carry, okay.
No, you can't. You can't carry it around unless you're like transporting it.
Oh, so you only use it like at shooting range and at
Yes.
your home, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I don't know what I related to.
It's like a katana,
No.
or like a baseball bat. You cannot. It's questionable if you have it with you without
No.
going to practice or something.
You can have a baseball in any state.
No, I mean, it kind of follows the same logic. Where if somebody sees you with a gun,
I get the logic, but why would you use something so benign?
because we don't have guns over here, faggot.
So
A katana is a fucking death sentence.
You go to jail for walking around with a katana?
No, but somebody's gonna die if somebody's walking around with a katana. Because it's only people who kill other people that have katanas over here. Because they just you just give him a bad look, and he just goes to his trunk and takes out his katana and fucking slashes you.
I don't know if I should follow along with this. I don't know how.
There's nothing to follow along. It's just crazy motherfuckers just having baseball bats and batons and katanas and other sharp objects.
Five places where you can't have guns: New York, Indiana, South Carolina, Florida, irony, and Washington D.C. City state. Place where it's questionable: California, only state like it.
It's questionable.
Yeah.
What does that imply?
It's what is? How do you pronounce this word? Hold on. Anomalous.
Okay. But what does that imply? Like,
Hold on. I have to look this up. I have only seen this word twice. Deviating from what is standard, normal, or expected. So yeah, I have no idea what that means.
The adjective form of anomaly. So.
It's weird. I've never.
But what does that involve? Like what does that imply legally?
That is a good question. It's a great question.
It's like the cops can pull you over, see that you have a gun, and go and then that's it.
Okay, so
that's weird.
Open carry is generally prohibited except in unincorporated areas of counties in which population densities are below statutory defined thresholds.
Okay.
And local authorities have enacted legislation to allow open carry with a permit in such jurisdiction. Thus, some local jurisdictions may permit open carry, and others may impose varying degrees of restrictions or prohibit open carry entirely. So, inside of California, it is a county by county jurisdiction, not just the state. So it's subdivided even further. That's really weird. But, okay. So it's like if you're just driving down the street and some cop pulls you over, you have a chance to go to jail. Go to jail for having a gun in your truck.
Yeah, like unless you can really justify it.
I mean, at that point, you're probably going to jail. Especially
if you're from if you're from like a county that has those laws and you just happen to have it with you, you might get in a bit of trouble, but I don't think it's going to be serious.
People don't pay attention to this. They just kind of live their lives.
Well, yeah, but if you're not from one of those counties, it's going to be tougher for you to get a weapon in the first place. Because the county doesn't allow it.
No, apparently it's due to however the local jurisdiction handles it. So if they feel like you're a threat, you're going to jail, or you're going to pay a fine or something like that. There's a hammer coming down on you, especially if you are a minority. So RP, black people and Mexicans.
Oh yeah, rest in peace. All the black people who had guns in their cars.
I was in California. If you're Mexican, that's right. No, if you're just of Latino descent, feel free.
What about New Mexico?
New Mexico is a permissive.
Isn't there like a lot of? No, I mean like the attitude towards Mexicans in New Mexico and like southern Texas.
What do you think? That whole California.
It's like a war zone. It's like the Cold War since
California,
forever.
Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. All three of them, I guess we count Utah a little bit, maybe a little bit Oregon, a little bit, but mainly those four states.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque isn't what?
I don't know. It was a Breaking Bad reference.
Oh, yeah. They just people are not kind to people of Latino descent at all.
I love how every country has a problem with another country.
Always.
For whatever reason, it doesn't matter.
It could be as old as Palestine versus Israel. Or it could just be as recent as... Actually, it is a recent hatred of people who hate each other. I guess Vietnam versus the U.S. It has been going on for that.
U.S. and North Korea.
I knew you were going to say that. That was too easy.
Well, it's more of a... Like if a North Korean came to America, which would probably never happen.
It has happened. It happens. It's those people do escape from time to time.
Yeah, from time to time. But if that happens, it's not like, get out of here, you dirty Korean. It was like, your fucking leader wants to bomb us.
They want to save them because they are good people, apparently. And they're being mistreated. They're being brainwashed. But those Mexicans... Nah, they're all horrible.
Those Mexicans are just pimps and drug dealers. Kill them all.
All of them. Yes.
All of them. To the last
never
fucking
did anything
child.
wrong, and all they do is be mistreated. I am an African American. This is what I believe. Okay, so permissive open carry states. The state has passed full
Siegfried.
preemption of all firearm laws with few exceptions. They do not prohibit open carry for all non-prohibited citizens and do not require a permit or license to open carry. open carry is lawful on foot and in a motor vehicle. Do you know how many permissive open carry states we have?
No.
Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 states.
Out of 50?
Yes, almost half.
Huh.
One of those states is Michigan. I just found that funny.
So basically 22. Like,
Yes.
states like those don't matter. Like, who the hell even knows about Wyoming? Like,
Wyoming?
Yeah.
Oh,
who the hell even cares about that?
Wyoming. It's in Tornado Alley.
Okay, other than that, like, you know about, like, Nevada for Las Vegas. You know about Florida for Los Angeles.
Florida, man.
You know about
Whoa,
don't
pause. Rewind. You know about Florida because of Los Angeles, right?
California.
Why? Wait! You can't just rebound like that. You know
No,
about Florida because of Los Angeles.
No, I keep confusing. I keep mixing up Florida and a bunch of other states for whatever reason.
Florida, man.
Florida man.
Why are you gonna say it was Florida, man?
It could be a new event in Florida man.
You said Disney World, theme parks, the beach, hurricanes.
People know about what Wisconsin for their cheese.
Yes, their football and cheese and college. College is cool.
What else are things that people know about?
Idaho and
New York. Come on,
New York, and its city that you just nothing else exists in that huge state except for that stupid city.
Manhattan, I guess. People know about Manhattan. They've heard about Manhattan.
I guess
like
Buffalo is the only other city.
Just a name.
Yeah, just World Trade Center, money, large cities, Statue of Liberty. That's about it. And Buffalo, New York exists for something for a culture.
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, it's a city and it has really good food.
There's a city called Buffalo in New York.
No, there's a city in New York named Buffalo.
Okay.
Just like the end. And it has really good food.
But that's what I said.
The way you said it made it sound like you were talking about in New York City, there's a place named Buffalo.
No, a whole city called Buffalo.
Yes, you gotta say it backwards because if you just say New York, people are gonna think that you're talking about the city, since that city literally just completely devours the identity of the entire state. So you gotta say there's a city named Buffalo in New York, and then people are oh, you're talking about the state. If you just say somewhere in New York, there's a city named Buffalo, you're like, what? How is there a city inside of the city? Or maybe some people would understand what you're talking about, but if you say it backwards, it makes no sense.
We kind of have the same issue here because the name of the city that I live in shares the name of the county, so it's like nobody knows about any other city in the county other than this one because they have the same fucking name.
Wow. Actually, I have the same problem here. I live in a county that has the same name as a famous basketball team and a famous city in Texas. So,
okay. Let me see if I can get this.
Okay.
Cities in Texas.
You have lots to choose from.
I'm watching.
I was watching.
I corrected your pronunciation of Siegfried. Okay, that was a lot of fucking cities.
Someone named Godfrey said hi. Just told him to.
Like, hi. Hi?
You know, so you don't want to talk to me?
Okay. I'm not gonna say you live in Austin.
No.
Okay. You said basketball team. Dallas?
No. What?
Okay.
There's no bet.
I don't know.
Keep going. Just keep going.
I don't follow.
I understand.
Were they a famous basketball team?
Yes. All basketball teams.
The only wait, what basketball teams do I even know? I know the LA Lakers.
The Lakers.
I know the Chicago Bulls.
Yep.
That's it.
Celtics. Trying to think of like high profile. The New York Knicks.
Yeah, I know the Knicks. I know the Knicks. I know. In football, I only know the Oregon Ducks because my ex-girlfriend was a fan. That's it.
That's pretty funny. You know about the Dallas Cowboys. There's no way you don't know about them.
Yeah. I've heard about them, but not.
You know about them Patriots as well.
Patriots, definitely.
They versed them in the Super Bowl. But basketball teams, what else? The Phoenix Suns. You have to know about them.
No idea.
Charles Barkley?
The singer?
No, basketball player.
No idea.
Legendary basketball player.
No idea.
You know.
I have got no idea.
You know. You just don't know. That's okay. But yeah, keep going.
I'm looking at these and they don't look like fucking.
Just take the biggest cities in Texas and just rattle them off.
By side.
The city has a big dot, and you're probably getting close.
Houston?
Yes, did nail
Really?
it. First try.
Well, second basically. I said Dallas.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Distraction. But yes, it's like
So what
that.
basketball team was called Houston?
No, it's a basketball player.
Oh, player. Who?
His last name is Houston.
Oh. What's his first name?
His first name? I don't remember. I just know him as Houston. I don't know.
Like
Some sports players, I only know them by like a single name, and I'm just like, okay, that's them.
Like today, it's like I don't think it's possible to remember Kobe without Bryant, or see the name Bryant and not
when
think
you say
Kobe.
when you say Kobe, kind of know when he was famous, like almost a decade ago. When you said Houston, people knew you that.
Or like Jordan.
Yeah, you say
like,
Jordan, people know it. Yeah, it's his last name, and you immediately know Michael. But I don't remember his first.
Or Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess with Jordan, you can't think of the River Jordan, but that's about it. That's the second famous thing called Jordan.
I can't think of anything other. So yeah.
What's another famous basketball player?
Barkley? Shaquille O'Neal? Shaq.
Yeah,
Say
Shaq. Definitely Shaq. Yeah,
Shaq.
like O'Neal, like O''Neal. Boom, that's Shaq. Nobody knows how to write his first fucking name, but it's Shaq.
SAK was going around for a while before he got like really big.
SAK.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't question.
I'm not even thinking about it. If it happens, it happens.
But we got a super sidetrack. So half of the country carries guns openly. That's why that one dude on Facebook shot that old guy, just walked up to him and just blew him away. So, like, they just do it. But the argument that you have is like, well, if you guys didn't have so many guns, or didn't have guns at all, you guys probably wouldn't have all these gun violence.
No, you wouldn't have as many mass shootings.
But my counter argument is that people who wanted to do the shootings would do them anyway. And they would probably just use other means to do it. Probably, arguably, even more dangerous than like a simple automatic gun. Like, people will resort to chemical warfare, or more bombs, or, I don't know, someone driving a truck that then explodes. Would be infinitely more dangerous than just living with a gun.
That's nice. That's arguable. It depends on how the mastermind behind the whole scheme, what he's up to. Because if you want to do harm, you can do harm, but with a gun, it's just too simple.
There are people out there still using bombs, and people before the shooting. The last big thing I heard of was some dude driving into a crowd of people in a car. And I'm like, there's some mass murder, no guns involved. It's just a dude in a car. He just want to drive through some people. People died. And then the last major thing before the Florida shooting, all those gay people died. I think there was a bombing during there was a marathon bombing. So,
the Boston.
Yes.
Boston bombing. Yeah.
So things still happen, and like whether a gun is related or not, the people who wanted to do these malicious things, they were going to use whatever means they felt were necessary. So smuggling in an automatic weapon into a country that doesn't allow weapons of any kind that are gun related isn't a terribly hard thing to do if you're trying to do evil or bad things.
It's still expensive and complicated. Like, you gotta bribe a ton of people.
Yeah.
Because if they get caught, they know who's responsible for letting that in. Yeah.
Harder.
But that's the problem with the Second Amendment, because it's so hard to change
or amend.
I guess.
Because the point of the law was the whole point of, it's one of the major factors in why we started the Civil War, or not the Revolutionary War to begin with. It's a war unlike any that has really ever happened in the history of documented human civilization. A group of the aristocracy wanted to essentially revolt against the other group of aristocracy that it had allegiance towards to form its own kind of No. That's part of it, but that's not really the crux of my point. My point is that A group of wealthy people wanted to revolt against another group of wealthy people. And that rarely ever, I don't think it's ever happened before, up until the point where we did it. And pulled it off successfully. I know. But we were the first people to do it successfully. To the grand scale that we pulled it off for and towards. Name me another group of people who pulled off what we did. Go ahead. Just point it out. So the scale and magnitude that we were able to pull it off, yes. In the history of recorded man, it has never happened before. Okay. Such as? What countries were these? What countries were these?
Oh yeah, rest in peace, British Empire. You guys got fucked.
You have to protect what's yours, Andy, regardless. So it's kind of a moot point. It's like complaining about our huge military. The freedom comes at a price.
Oh yeah,
so
like
people complain about our huge military.
It's more convenient, like Ataria said. Instead of having to defend your whole territory, you can just have people starve in Africa. It's not your problem anymore.
Yeah,
they want independence.
I mean, we just finished it. I'm sorry, Godfrey, if you're still watching. I'm just probably left.
Oh yeah, people are listening to us.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. I hope it was entertaining.
Okay. Hmm?
Hmm? Go on, sorry.
Wow, she's...
Wait, she'll leave?
She's not coming back.
Oh no, she's just not...
No. She never answered my question either, so...
What was your question?
Like, she said other countries use the Magna Carta because of, like, the presidents.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, what other countries use the Magna Carta? And that question is never answered. I was sad. I'm still sad.
Well, why did, like, in America, why did the people who initiated the revolution, why did they want to have power? Like, what didn't they like about America?
It's not that they wanted power. It's just that the aristocracy of America was being treated poorly.
By
and
who?
By the British, I hesitate to say empire. It's just like whatever they were subservient to.
The British.
Britain. The British, yeah. Say it like that. That was the British Empire. Say it like that. Because at that point, they still had like control of China, where it was.
So they didn't like that.
No, it's not that they didn't like it. They hated it.
Yeah, okay.
Where they used their own money and gambled their entire livelihoods on the bet that they could take back everything that the British had taken from them, which included the freedom of having the land be theirs. So if they had control of the land, they had control over the New World, more or less. So it's like if you're playing a strategy game like Civilization, and you send out a party of troops to go conquer an area, and then those troops turn against you, and you try to fight them, you lose to them, and now you just have to fight like an AI civilization that just sprang up because they didn't like how you're treating.
Didn't America basically start with the British and Spanish?
What do you mean?
Well, hasn't it always been theirs? How did people? It's like
no. The people that were sent over here first were English people, the Pilgrims.
Yeah, the colonists.
Yes. So what's your question?
And they got treated poorly?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's fucked up.
Like, the reason why I'm not going into detail, because this should be like pretty obvious. Like all of the weird taxation laws, the British would have their troops be able to come into your homes without any kind of warrant or anything like that. And they would come into your house and use your house as if it was a barrack. So they had
during wartime. I can understand that, but not.
No, it was just like you treated the American colonies, or that whole what's the word, the campaign to dominate the New World. They treated that as just another section of Britain. They didn't treat it as like these are a new breed of people that were like kind of birthing into the New World, and we should treat them with some kind of.
But it doesn't even sound like they treat them like the British, because I don't think you can just go in London and like have a bunch of soldiers in anybody's house.
It was more like a lawless zone to them, where they can just kind of do whatever. It's kind of like
that's a big move.
Into your little brother's room and you just treat it like it's yours because you're the older brother. I think she's fighting that tentacle boss, and
I don't like the screen effects.
I mean, if you're not going to defend any of your points, then what's just the point of complaining about it? What am I doing? Such as? Yes, some key cells. Okay.
I feel like that happens everywhere all the time, because even during our revolution, it was kind of after we started having some freedoms, like electricity forever instead of having it turned off at 6 p.m.
I'm sorry.
So I think the people who were siding with communism just wanted to point out the fact that but it got a bit better. That was like the whole reason for dismissing
the cool guy who joined her stream was actually a Final Fantasy fan. He went to their channel and playing Epic.
Oh, he's a Final Fantasy fan watching a Final Fantasy 6 stream?
I mean, I thought he was just like some random, but apparently not.
How do you randomly end up on this on Atari's stream?
I have no idea.
Because like the only way to find it you have two people watching. The odds of you showing up in the results if you don't sort by
you haven't
date.
optimized any of your tags or any of your anything, so I don't see how that would be relevant.
Yeah, like the only way for somebody to find your stream would be to literally look up Final Fantasy VI and sort by date.
Yeah,
that's it. I know, but that's what I'm pointing out, is that he wanted the most recent Final Fantasy content, and he found your stream by doing that.
Or she.
Or they.
I'm sorry, they.
Because it's kind of confusing, because the username is God Freya. Freya was a goddess, not a god. So, it's confusing.
I think God is surname, not literally referring to Freya. I don't know why people do that. It's pretty weird. Apparently, they're also French. Interesting.
Oh God.
Yes.
French. In French.
I mean, they're gone now. Clearly. They haven't responded, nor are 3 people watching, including me and them. So they're gone.
Yeah. It's only 2 people.
Yeah.
I just refreshed. It's 2 people.
And they even liked your stream. They really liked what was going on.
Wow. The last liked video of that guy is talentless unfunny girl plays Final Fantasy VII Part 6.
You can't be serious. Hold on.
Look at his like videos.
Hold on.
you don't know about Genrik Yagoda, a Jewish deputy commander responsible for the murder of 7 to 10 million Russians under the rule of Stalin. You don't know about him, you just care about Hitler, even though he killed more people. Or Mao Zedong, who was responsible for about 100 million deaths.
Actually, if I were to compare the two, I would say Stalin is like, from a purity standpoint, he's way more just pure evil. And he was an actual anime villain. Also, we weren't talking about you, by the way. But I don't know, that reaction is so unwarranted, but I thought you did. So
I thought you named your video that. And then I saw Final Fantasy VII, and then the user was Beelzebub, and I was like, that's not Atari.
Not yet. Can't wait till you get to the point where you just...
Oh my god, she's got an annoying voice too.
Yeah, I watched like 10 seconds, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Damn it, I always miss it. You're so cute.
I don't see how you're still going. I envy you.
Oh no, I'm just reading comments. The two comments. One is hers.
Ooh.
Message me anytime. Seriously, like crazy cute. Oh my god, this guy's so cringy. Is he like 12?
I just don't understand. Also, I'm like totally waiting for you to actually explain your point and not do a temper tantrum. Kind of cool.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so we didn't like it because the base treating us wrong, and we did a whole bunch of stuff that
wasn't cool.
It was indecent from a political point of view, public relations, and just flat out legally, it would not be tolerated in Britain.
Inhumane, if you ask me.
Yeah, a little bit. And then, the thing that actually broke the camel's back, I forget what it was exactly. I'm blanking on it. It wasn't one of the taxis. It was something else. And I can't remember what it was. No, it was something really specific. I can't think what it is. But anyway, something happened. I'll look it up later and re-educate myself. Something happened. We got upset. The aristocracy of the New World, aka all the rich people who actually had like things to lose and had plots of land back in both America and back in Britain and some other places like around that area. They said they were going to just literally take America away from Britain, more or less. And we fought a guerrilla war against the British, and somehow we won against all odds. And with some help from France, we beat. And his...
But they did help.
Yeah, we did.
Traders. I'm pretty sure there was compensation.
Probably.
I mean, it was a vote.
Oh no.
Britain lost a lot of money through trade. because they left the EU. Like the taxes they paid to the EU, they were making that like 4 times over in profits because they didn't have to pay so many taxes for imports and exports. So in the end, they lost. But the
Why are you so passionate about a country that doesn't really care about you?
No. Britain leaving the EU is as important historically as the fucking American Revolution. It's never happened before.
Oh,
imagine America splitting up. It's just like 20 something states. Like, no, we're gonna be our own country.
They tried to do that. It was called the Civil War. We weren't having any of that.
No, like they just do it now, and people vote for it, and they vote yes. They did with Brexit.
You can do that. The Confederacy voted to be its own country, and they did. They seceded, but we wanted them back, so we held a war to, clear up some things that they just were not privy to, like slavery and all of the other excuses that weren't as big as slavery. Yes. No, I don't know what it is. Yeah. What does this have to do with seceding Britain? From your point of view, what does this have to do with what I was talking about? The context was that this was the first time an aristocracy revolted against another aristocracy. So the point where they stole essentially new land or new world away, or some kind of new territory that had never been explored or conquered before, away from the current aristocracy. That never happened to this magnitude before. Wow, I made that really apparent when I made my explanation.
You did.
You can't get mad at me for you not hearing what I said.
Agreed.
That's not what it sounded like. I mean, you can share them.
Family. Period. It's period.
Both.
It's decided. You don't need to tell us anymore. But yeah, I miss when people did it the old-fashioned way, like when King Michael tried to unite all the territories around what is now known as Romania and make Romania. Somebody just killed him after a year.
He tried.
Because there were 3 fucking monarchs, and if Romania happened, there would be just one, and they were like, "Oh man, I want my powers, I want my money," and they just kill him.
They're not doing anything with them. Wow.
Not the Muslims.
But you said you were not going to because of reasons.
Because you stopped.
Came from the belly. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I asked you why. Oh my god, is it just a national case of white guilt? Good. Oh.
Dark variety. What does that mean?
Black.
I mean, like, does that mean African descended people? Does it mean people who are brown skinned? What does that mean?
African.
Oh.
Yeah, the Indians are way more useful.
For the most part.
They're like doctors and teachers and like scientists.
I have to say that black people aren't. It's just like we're louder about our scientists and people who actually do things. You guys need to start yelling more. It's really effective.
Hollering.
Yeah. You guys are so weak.
I mean, 4chan basically made them into Pooh in the Loo, the nation.
Because they yell a lot.
I mean, it was one guy on 4chan trying to defend pooping in the street, and then, because do you live in India? Have you been in those places where they have streets that are literally for pooping? Well, you can see now that he would defend that because he lives there. Because it's cool to just shit whenever, whatever.
That'd be pretty cool, though. I won't lie. Like when everything's topsy turvy, you just don't really feel like going to a restroom. Just do it in the street like a bison.
All natural.
Yeah. Why isn't that a thing? That doesn't make you not civilized. You're fertilizing the earth. Yeah, my answer probably would be yes, because you're fertilizing the earth.
Yeah.
It's not really a bad thing. Washing your hands would be kind of problematic if you're just doing it randomly out in the wild. But, yeah. So,
What?
whoa. Wow. Just like 80% of all of
Just like 90% of guys who have 2-3 beers.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we know. Yes,
Yeah,
we
we know, but that wasn't your point.
Your point was that
Your point was peeing.
it was grody. It's like you've never been in the
I'm imagining that. It's
before.
hot.
Sure. People do that all the time.
Okay, and what else are you supposed to do? Stop in the middle of the fucking highway?
Whoa.
Okay.
I mean, cool. Just be like, man, did you know he also blew his nose in his hands?
Yeah. Like once.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I wouldn't want to be in his face. I mean, that's pretty natural, but to not take care of your teeth, I don't think he's going to have them for very long. What you mean? People do that all the time too.
Yeah.
That happens all the time too.
All the time.
People do, yeah. It's, okay, can't get down with that. Cannot get down.
He's Indian.
That was cold. What was wrong?
Yeah, because you're not used to their lifestyle of eating bugs and swimming in raw sewage. You're weak. You're weak.
Cool. Maybe
Yeah, you're
you
weak.
just had it on too tight. Maybe. Maybe you just had it on too tight. Maybe
You're weak, it's
you
alright, just admit it.
Well, there's that, but maybe you were just like lying in weird positions. I refuse to believe you were just standing still, perfectly still, and it just dug into your skin.
Was it made out of metal? So
I don't know.
No, so she basically just got scratched a lot. But that's it.
Not scratches. I don't know. I need more context. I need more context. I don't believe you just walk around with something on your ankle and you just start bleeding.
No, it can't happen.
Why did you keep it on your feet? Your ankle. Why didn't you like bend the wires from pointing at your ankle? R.I.P. Excuse me.
Yeah. This is This might have been just another story of people who cut themselves in paper versus people who don't cut themselves in like sheets of metal because their hands are so fucking thick from all the work they did. Like I have somebody I know, he cut himself in bread. In bread. He cut his finger in bread. Like the crust was it cut him.
The crust.
Yeah. Bread.
I mean, the more I think about it, hard crust of bread, it can touch you.
That those pieces of crust that they break like they're fucking glass.
Like croutons? Really hard croutons? They'll cut you up. It's basically like eating Captain Crunch.
What's Captain Crunch?
The cereal that'll slice directly in your mouth. Croutons are basically just breadcrumbs. You eat them up in your
mouth. Breadcrumbs. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, croutons are like, yeah. They're just really tough cubes of bread.
Yes.
You have them, you just don't call them croutons. Sorry, probably.
I don't know what they call them. I refuse to believe this.
Ataria, it's bread. It's literally a dried up cube of bread. That's it.
You've never had stale breadcrumbs in your entire life.
They use them in salads.
Ever. You've never seen stale bread. No, you've never had that bread crunched up into crumbs before.
You've never had dried up rock hard bread. You just put it in tea and like that's your meal. Oh, those were days. I do.
It depends on what kind of bread it is. Like biscuits, I could do that. But like actual, just like a white slice of bread, I don't know that good.
I mean, depends on how full of flavor your bread is.
That's what I mean. Like, if it was a regular white slice of bread, that's extremely questionable. But if it's like,
or how much flavor there is in the tea.
Yeah. It also depends on what type of tea.
Because if the taste is really strong, you can just put bread in there and it's like act like it's discount cereal.
My boss is extremely easy. You just gave a body because you refused to grind.
The party is falling.
Oh. I've never seen you grind in this game once. You just power through everything. I wasn't grinding. I was learning how to do a move.
I was practicing.
Yeah, but that wasn't grinding. You happened to be grinding, but you weren't grinding. You're still, none of your characters know tier 3 magic, and you're like almost 3/4 of the way done with the game. That's insane. You could have been doing this before the floating continent. You were using level 1 Blizzard on the floating continent versus that boss. Like, my God, how? It's irrelevant. I'm not saying you have to have like super beefy characters, but they have to be at least competent. It's because you haven't given her any magic.
My dick.
You see all those espers you have? You see all the magic she should be learning that you haven't made her learn? At all? She doesn't have to learn anything as the story progresses. You can spend an hour just grinding out some ability points, get some magic, get another Esper, get some more magic, and then use magic. She is a mage. She's not a sword fighter. So if you're not going to spend time giving her magic to use, then that's kind of your fault. Calling her weak. Didn't work on her strengths. That's not her talent. Runa becomes kind of useless when all the enemies start using magic that you can't rig, which happens, as you saw. I know, she's just like a magic tank, which you can't really do that effectively after the fourth time. Actually, she can, but you have to actually know when to use it, or pay attention.
Oh dear God.
What, paying attention in a video game? I don't know.
No, I just got so much shit to do in DFL. Oh my God. Oh well, good thing I have these freebies. I am doing it, shut up.
Like, look how huge that list of magic is, and look how many spells you actually have. I'm just saying, like, you have a character that's clearly a mage, and you have Esper. I don't know what you're laughing at.
My fucking character, everybody laughs at him because he's so busted. Now I see why.
I don't know what happened.
He's got a passive that hits random enemies with lightning bolts, and they do significant damage. And I was in a 1v1 situation. I was getting comboed, and the other guy was just getting hit by lightning, and he died. Oh, I fucking love Azura. Oh my God.
It's pretty funny.
And now I got one shot. By a fucking stormtrooper. Figures. Dude, are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, okay, he died. I died like twice, but it's fine. What a broken piece of shit. Oh no, not you. Fuck you. Never mind. These nuts. Oh.
The spell is kind of useless, but yeah. I mean, the spell isn't like the only magic you're learning from whatever that Esper is. I'm just saying it's kind of. Yeah. I mean, you might as well just learn it, just to have it. Enjoy it.
Were all those negatives required?
Yeah, you could have just said, I can't learn it.
It is, but...
I think you were trying to be funny, but... See, like, why are you using Blizzard? You should be at least using Blizzard. She's a mage, that's what she does.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
See, if you don't use ethers, there's a town right there. Whoa, you have to walk like 30 feet to the left. Whoa, it's not like you already don't have items though.
Don't do that shit.
To my knowledge, you've never used a thunder spell aside from Shadow, which is really strange.
I can now do the Tower of Despair. I know I can do it.
No, the
fucking joke.
thunder magic you used on Shadow. I remember that. Like actively use the thunder to kill people instead of just punching things, which would have been a lot more effective because he's a bad magician. I say that, but anybody can be a good magician. Bushido. Bushido.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
Not setting it up properly, so no.
Taste the bomb?
Up, down, LR, something like that. Or down, up, LR. You can look at the commands. Chakra. You don't even know what they do. You can just look at the description.
Get fucked, bitch. That was close. Jesus Christ.
It's a half circle.
That's why I was doing no damage. Yeah, let's try again.
Do it.
I had the wrong weapon on.
I always have the wrong weapon on. Cool.
What are you doing? No, 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 no. No, fuck you. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, fuck.
Now, he's gonna die to some traps. Wow, this seahorse is... Wow. That seahorse does not play around. Holy crap. 600 damage.
From a fucking seahorse.
Yeah, this seahorse is not playing around. Yes.
Yeah, fuck that seahorse.
It's kind of working for it. It's a half circle. Oh, do it on your own.
Hmm. 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 The fuck are these commands? Oh boy. I wonder how this run is gonna go. Oh, everything's dying. Ooh. Oh wow. This class is so busted. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like Ashura and Elsword. Definitely not busted. Fair and balanced. I know. I never said I had a problem with it. I'm just saying. It's just broken. No, this. I'm talking about this game's Ashura I don't have a problem with. Good.
Seahorses are actually broken for old death.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh my god, he's still not gonna die even after all that? Oh my god. What does this do? Oh. Oh, okay.
If you're not walking in the desert, then you're not in the desert. It's not. That's
I did it too. Ooh, I almost died.
I almost killed everyone. Okay.
Yeah, you fuck him in the ass, sorry. Doesn't matter. Just do what fucking Mr. Garrison would do. Just fuck them all in the ass. No, just fuck him in the ass. Shut up.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. His slogan was literally fuck them all to death. Literally Trump. But the thing is, he became triggered because of the immigrant problem. The immigrant problem was Canadian immigrants. Oh, no, you won't revive him. You're fucking high if you think you're reviving him.
Don't even know what you're talking about. Don't even know what I was talking about then. I know of a desert monster that has a random chance of appearing, but you're not in the right desert. I'm not going to spoil what it is when it happens. It's just going to happen. Maybe. I'm not sure. I cannot confirm it. I can't say for sure. Definitely.
Skeleton Man. Never forget Skeleton Man. Skeleton Man. Ew. What is wrong with people?
Oh, yeah, it should be. Or,
Why can't every game just look like at least Fire Emblem Warriors?
mm-hmm.
Have you seen Fire Emblem Warriors gameplay?
Of course I have.
Why can't every game just look like that? At least. It's not amazing, but it looks good enough.
Like, the art style is actually not superior than that of the art style of the actual games that came before it.
No, I just mean the graphics itself, the models, the details on the models. For a game with such intensity as a Musou game with so many characters and combos and shit and movement, it's a good looking game.
It's pretty good. Pretty good looking. But why would you want every game to look?
At least like that. Why would we have uglier games? There are uglier games.
Are you talking about graphical fidelity or art style?
Yeah. No, just graphical fidelity.
Oh, lazy developers don't know. People don't have enough money.
Did they really have to use such shit models in the Final Fantasy VII PC port? Couldn't they just made them a little better?
Probably. Just look in the bestiary in the game that you're playing right now. The bestie. press start, and you can look at all of the enemies you've ever encountered so far. After you're done with that fight already. Can't believe you don't know what the best year is. Man, Bio is OP. Jeez. The best theory should be in the configuration.
Oh shit, I got new titles. Very good shit. Slasher. Ooh, 4% attack speed. I will take that any day.
That'd be funny. So I haven't seen any enemy that is what you described.
You fucked up.
It's funnier than it should have been. But rest
You
in
got
peace.
fucked up now.
But there is an enemy that you will fight in a desert, and he'll most likely launch at you. And it'll be fine. What ship? We don't have a ship. I mean, I don't really want to spoil anything because at this point in the game, you're not really told what to do. It's like that on purpose, so I'm not going to say anything. Clearly, if the boat takes you there, you can go back.
What if somebody burns the fucking boat?
Has this game done that to you the entire way up to this point? Yeah, you could have died. But the game also gave you instructions to follow at that point. Yeah. I mean, it should have been apparent if the game gives you a choice like that. I know, but if you can't pick up on context clues like that, I can't help. Yeah, I can't help you. Well, I don't really like talking to impatient people. It's an RPG, you do a lot of waiting. Just like in my life. That just sounds silly.
Zucker doesn't talk to wusses.
Yeah. Now we get over it. Yeah, I guess
Sure he can.
there are degrees, there are levels.
My room is a mess, but I still hate messy people.
There are levels. There are degrees. I'm muted. because I don't really feel like being bothered by that stupid sound. No, just do whatever you want. Just unmute. Not unmuted.
What, you peed yourself already?
Oh, that's too bad, because you told me you weren't going to do it anymore, and you've been doing it the past 2 times, so I just muted. Let's watch. Don't care. You broke your bones.
You're a bad guy. You did the bad. I apologize.
Hold on. Hold on. Please take a look at Gander for this. Whenever it blinks.
General?
Whatever manner it decides you can look at.
The main difference between last gen and next gen games. The mouse became square. True. I don't know why they fucking did that. I hope it's just
maybe it's because the area of a square is easier to calculate than that of a circle.
It doesn't matter though.
But that's just my reason.
No, it's stupid. There's no reason for it to be that.
Square?
Yeah.
There's no particular reason why it can't be a circle.
I mean, I guess it's a circle because it shows you like 360 around you.
That goofy lizard.
But
it doesn't even have a weird name. It's just a lizard. That's pretty funny. No, not like that.
The magical lizard flying through the sky.
That lizard was actually something else.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck off. Oh yeah, you're gonna jump, you fucking bitch.
Okay.
Don't live in the desert for nothing. You just proved my point. Egypt.
Yeah, that was a massive lead. Thanks. Cool. I love this OST so much. Now you know what it feels like to grind.
For fuck's sake, this frog.
But is the frog anything like that lizard? Oh, it's a black dragon. You can one-shot him.
That doesn't sound like something that can be one-shot.
Did you just...
Oh, never mind.
No, it is. Did you just cast Break on the black dragon?
Yep.
Why?
Missed.
You don't even know what break does. No. It's supposed to stone them. It's not.
So why didn't it work?
It's an undead enemy. You can one shot it if you just cast Raise. I know it is. Like, you just cast Raise with Sabin and then you would die. No, it'll pretend like he's dead, but he's not actually dead.
Okay, the soul of a few bones just went to heaven, I suppose. Oh, look at my corpse. This
All
bone.
you have to do is cast Raise.
Wow. That wasn't a one shot.
Raise? No, Raise would kill him.
It didn't. Was it Raise? Did you use Raise, Ataria?
No, she didn't. No, it's a white magic spell that raises people from the dead. And if you cast it on an undead enemy, one shot. I said raise 50 times.
Raise.
That doesn't even make any sense. Why wouldn't I just say Orakin? Why?
No.
Think about
that's
what you just
insulting.
said. Think about what you just said. Why would I do that? Just think about your thought process. Just think about it. Wow, that one shot though. That easy one shot. Literally an angel. But okay. Why can't you use death on a creature that can actually die? You walk on the literal outskirts of the desert and use death on a creature that can actually die. Also, I'll say this right now, because there are certain bosses that are undead. If you cast death on them, it's a 100 HP, 100% HP revival for them. So yeah.
That's good to know.
So if you were just about to kill a boss and you cast death on accident somehow, yeah, that would happen. Happened to me because one of my weapons cast death randomly. And it did. And you got all his HP back. You had to fight him all over again. It's great.
Cast death randomly.
Why are you casting Blizzard? Just cast Raise. I know she doesn't. Just use Sabin. Now you just got Zombie. Fantastic.
Oh shit, she's green.
That is the worst status effect in the game.
What does it do other than making you green?
You're a zombie. You're technically dead. If your entire party gets zombified, you lose.
Like the game?
Yeah, you game over instantly.
Oh.
If your entire party gets stoned, it's a game over. If the entirety of your party gets blown off screen, you lose the fight, but you're not dead. Somehow, it's really weird. There's a mechanic where some enemies can literally sneeze your characters off screen. It's really entertaining. No, you can't raise them. You have to use a specific item called. We found it. The only way you can turn them back, because you don't have anything powerful enough to do it spell-wise. Because you haven't learned any magic. You haven't learned any. You don't understand how much magic's in this game. You see how big that screen is. You see how huge. There's so much magic in the game. You have no idea. And that's only one type of magic. Like, there is. I don't want to get into it. There's a lot of magic in it. I would love to see it in 3D, animated remake, please. Now you complain about her being useless. Wow. No, it's not. You couldn't tank magical damage. That's like 90% of any other game that you'll play, because not everybody has Runic anymore. Well, if you don't play to a character's strength, then yeah, they're gonna appear weak. Not doing a magician magic kind of does that, yes. Should full screen that lizard face. I'm mad at them. It's just a lizard. There's no weird name next to it. It doesn't have a crazy name. It's just a lizard. I refuse to believe that it's just a lizard. Hey. It's just a lizard. What do you mean? Geico commercial lizard. Step cousin or whatever. Geico's older brother, Larry.
What?
The Geico Gecko's older brother named Larry.
I didn't even know he had a brother.
Well, he doesn't run a company by himself. No.
I mean, does he only have geckos in the company? It's kind of racist.
I mean, if they're qualified, I don't really see the problem.
Just looks suspicious.
It's a family business. Yes.
Huh.
Oh, hey, it's that girl. It's that girl that everybody likes for some strange reason.
What girl?
It's the girl that everybody likes for some strange reason.
What, the blue-looking thing?
Blue? What? No.
The blue thing that's horrifying?
No.
Is that the girl everyone likes?
It's not even a girl.
How do you know?
It's a lizard. His name is Larry.
Oh, okay.
He runs an auto insurance company. But no, I already linked the picture.
Hmm.
I would totally like to make it. I emoted that on accident. Yeah. I don't care. This guy is a legend.
What girl everybody likes? Are we
I
talking
looked at the
about
chat.
No, that's not the girl everybody likes. Nobody likes Salamander.
It's her third path that everybody likes.
Oh, the third path. The third.
She is naked.
She looks like an actual woman instead of a fucking teenager.
It's because she is. She's only 16.
In her second job?
Yes!
Okay.
Completely makes sense that she's underdeveloped because she's literally 16. I have no idea how old she is as a third job.
But
Maybe 19? No.
all the characters look like fucking kids.
All of them don't look like kids. What are you talking about?
But why?
Raven is a grown man. He's like 28.
That's it. Literally it.
And Iron is like ethereal.
Nobody cares about Iron. He still looks like a fucking teenager.
Actually, he's supposed to look like he's in his 20s.
Everyone looks young. Not one of them, except for RF, looks raggedy. Maybe VC. Maybe VC.
No.
Okay, but nobody asked if you were thirsty. It's alright. Okay, and I never said it wasn't a statement. I'm just saying nobody asked you if you're thirsty.
This is not inaccurate.
If you don't have to take offense, I mean, you can. It's up to you, but you don't have to. All right.
Really honored.
All those fucking cursors.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't know how to do that if I tried.
I've only done it before on stupid, weird, the XP monitor. Whenever you go into debug mode, you can like shake the whatever your cursor is around, and you'll have that. You can save it for whatever reason. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh, that. Oh, those were the days.
Gosh dang it. I was just looking at that. Supposed to be getting something like
oh my god.
Drink.
What's that emote? Oh. The Geico Gecko. That's hard to say.
I think they did that on purpose.
No, Gecko is fine. Gecko is fine. Gecko is...
Geico Gecko.
Sounds Japanese, to be honest.
Hold on. Hold on.
Holding on to hope.
Hold.
That I'll get to play a good class. That is also fun.
Maybe someday.
No.
Maybe.
Not for the next 6 months at least. Until we get 4 new classes that are okay, but not... They're fun, but they don't do damage.
Inevitably, that's going to happen, yes. Capotage, you're still going to be super weak.
No, I meant DFO.
Oh. Let's see.
Oh, fuck Elsword. I don't care about Elsword anymore.
You say that, but then you were leveling an EM for like no reason.
No, I was playing with Ataria, and then I stopped playing because Ataria fucked off.
I laugh. CRA's third path is like infinitely worse.
Yo, I don't care. I love CRA from the second path. Like yes, that's how you make a class for fucking Elsword. Just full non-stop blood fueled rampage. That's why I started playing.
Can we help you? You can say her name. You're telling me that you've made it this far without Kira? Sabin? It never occurred to you that you could just learn the magic in her and then do that? You never said anything like that, ever. Wow. You still don't have X-Zone or anything like that?
That's
Yeah,
a really weird assumption to make.
It really is. I want you to get through this 100-hour RPG as fast as you can. Go. It's not that you're bad at it, it's, you know, listen.
Bad at listening. You've been doing it for 16 years and you're still bad at it.
Still bad at it. And still not listening.
But you're still not listening. Except to Childish Gambino. You've been listening. You've been listening there.
Been listening to the wrong people. Not exactly what I just said.
Anyway, round asses.
What?
I'm just looking at round asses.
No.
Curvy females.
I understand, but I need more context than that.
I'm just on a fucking. No, it's not porn. It's an image board. It's got a bunch of like people like.
No, you could just link it. I feel like how that guy just flew into that wall just now. That's your explanation.
Ooh, that's some jailbait. Okay. I'll just put it in Tiggle Bitties, I suppose.
Why are you trying to spam raise? Click raise and
look at that body that Jesus would die again for. I'm hypnotized by the curvatures.
Actually, she does have good form. I'll give you that.
See?
Yeah. The robe does help, though. It's a classy robe.
Skype. I'll fucking call you on Skype. As soon as this upgrade to Windows 10 Skype gets out of my face. Fuck off, I don't want to install an update. I choked. Bag it. Oh, right. So, when are they gonna actually fix the fault that has been present in phones since forever, where if you decline a call, it goes to missed calls. Like, I declined it. I know it happened. I didn't miss it. I just didn't want to answer it. But the phones these days have a shit ton of sensors. They know you picked up the phone. They know you're looking at it for a couple seconds. That's just an accident. I don't think people leave servers by dropping the phone on their laps on a daily basis. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Why is this guy not doing anything? Play, fucker. Oh my god.
Good question.
This guy's just farming, grinding. This looks like a really good grinding class. I might. What am I talking about? I will definitely make this character because she's got a shield. Hmm? It's a knight that's her. She's got big tits. Fuck off. You have one too. You just made an Elven Knight. Elven Knight. I want to kill myself playing her. She is so much fun to play and runs out of MP like halfway through the dungeon. So yeah, if you ever decide to actually play DFO, be aware that later on in the game, like around level 70-ish, you'll run into serious mana issues. You don't need to hit me up. Which Russian church? Making. The one in Moscow? You're insane. You're talking about Saint Basil's Cathedral, right? Oh, okay. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good fucking luck. I'll have to go to... Well, not tomorrow. I'll probably go Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know when. To that city to pay something. Just like sign a document because you gotta sign up, and then after 2 weeks you go and fucking sign a few papers if you've been accepted into the university, and then 2 other weeks later, you have to go pay the stuff. So it takes a month and a half to go to a fucking uni that you don't even have to actually go to. It's a long distance, low frequency university. But you still have to, take a month and a half. She didn't like it though. What? Okay. Okay. Is he studying the same thing? Well, since it's a renowned university, I'm thinking a bunch of posh people attend that place. So so why did he leave? I'm guessing it's just because Scotland. Wait, you hope what? Oh. Why? You just said you've no idea why he left. So why would that make him angry? Because they had the best facilities or the friends? Wow, God forbid you. Are they the kind of no sex before marriage type of parents? Oh, God. By good, like somebody who comes from a good family, has some wealth to their name, blah, 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 blah. Wow, the fucking 1600s gold. Are you gonna be a lesbian, Natalia? Ooh, how exciting. Never mind. Oh yeah, Indian movies were a big thing over here in like the 90s and 80s. So a lot of people are used to the idea, well, they're not used to, but they're familiar with the idea of like Indian people being married like as soon as they're born. It's like you turn 18, you're gonna get married to this woman, and if you're told that since you're a kid, whatever the age is, like I think that if you're told that you're gonna meet your soulmate in a couple years, you actually have something to look forward to. It's not like you're gonna say, oh, but I don't want to marry her. You're like, oh, I'm gonna marry her. Okay, I wonder what she's like. Mm-hmm. Wow, what a fucking guilt trip. Is India, yeah. Oh. Yeah. I was no, I was just talking like in the context of the whole Indian movie setup of being promised to. But I've read yeah because I've read about that in some books like how some foreigners wanted to be with some Indian girl and they couldn't because they were already quote unquote to be married in a few years with somebody they never actually saw. No, I'm just saying I see the charm in growing up with that expectation of your soulmate being something that is real, that you're not looking for it. No, it's not my side. It's the yeah. No, but I'm just seeing the appeal of this whole like all the characters in the Bollywood movies not being. But I don't want to marry a stranger because they've been told they're gonna marry a stranger since they were kids. So I see the how much sense it makes. Because it doesn't make sense. Everything else aside, like especially money, because I know the female has to have a shit ton of money and well not money but wealth like property or antiques. But yeah, just but keep it in Bollywood. Don't bring that shit into the real world. Singing, dancing. There was a movie about uh, three brothers. I think everybody and their moms knows that movie. Who get split up, and then at the end of the movie, yeah, they get split up, and at the end of the movie, they meet in the same bar where one of the brothers is performing a song, and then the other two join in. Mm-hmm. Oh, I found the movie. The question is, what is it called? Yo, I have so many Bollywood movies that are so funny. Okay, so this is the name of the movie in whatever came up on Google. And it's only got 5 songs in it, so it's in Romanian. I think it's translated as "chain of memories" or something. That that's how they. No. It's just the translations over here are retarded. Like they translated Blade Runner as literally bounty hunter. Okay.
That makes literally no sense.
Blade Runner doesn't make any sense in Romanian because you literally have the word blade and runner. Like we don't like what's a Blade Runner?
No, the movie's name isn't like that's not a name we have in English either. But that's just a weird
that's why they just okay, fuck it, whatever.
Oh, I see. Like a name of a movie doesn't really have to follow any conventions. It's just the name of the movie. No. You see your stats.
Oh yeah, some Bollywood stuff.
I'm dead. Your abilities. Play magic.
By the way, Atari, when you're done with that, I need you to watch something and tell me something.
Shouldn't watch it now. It just makes sense.
Oh, random. Okay. So, just watch a couple seconds of this degeneracy and tell me how you say how do you say the name of the movie?
What? No.
Wait, we just say that again?
Slowly.
Fresh.
Say it again. No, it's the whole thing. Hrithik Roshan.
We've been saying Krish as a joke, me and my friend, when we got amused by this. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! The motorcycle scene in the second one.
What am I watching right now?
Bollywood, dude. We need to watch 2 or 3. I don't care. I'm just amused.
These are your people. Really? Interesting. These effects are so 1990s. I don't even know.
No, they're cheap.
No, it looks like it came out in 1990.
No.
Wow.
No, 1990 looked better.
I don't know.
He's trying to be serious.
Who wrote this music? Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
You know, you apologize but Bollywood makes more money than Hollywood, so. And cleaning all the shit on the set.
I didn't see it. I didn't see all your magic.
Wait. A good Indian movie that you like? Bollywood movie?
Is it the one famous one?
What's its name?
Oh.
Was it from like the 70s or 80s? Oh. I was only asking because I was gonna tell my mom about it. Ask if she saw it. No. It's okay, you don't need to. I'm not even gonna try saying that. Is double E just E? Like Tari? Tari Zameen Par? No, that's how we would say it over here, just exactly. Did you break one of your fingers trying to click? Shut up. Okay, how do you say it? Okay. Tare. But why is it two E's and then it's Zameen and why is it not Zaman if that's Tare? Anyway, Indian. This is another great scene. Makes sense. I've seen the trailer for this. Oh shit! This guy, Amir Khan, plays. What's wrong with Amir Khan? What's wrong with Amir Khan? But he was famous in the 70s. It's like, okay, but it's like too late for him. Like they can hate other Muslims, but it's kind of too late to hate him now because he's been famous for like 40 years already. Okay. Understandable. Yeah. Rare. Indian people are rare.
What? Aren't there like a billion of you? I know what you're trying to say, but my point is,
But everybody else doesn't care.
yeah. Man. You care about all of this other history that you're so passionate about, but history concerning your own race. That's beside the point. It still has factual history that you should pay attention to. What you're interested in about a country that you don't live in, that really doesn't affect you in any immediate way. At least they're closer to you. Makes more sense. You're not separated by a large body of water. Okay.
Sorry, a Brahmin is also the name for the mutated cows in Fallout. So,
appropriate.
Just letting you know.
Don't they worship cows? That's really appropriate. Yeah,
it's kind of ironic.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
Is there a god of hygiene? Sadly not.
Wow, disrespect.
It's funny because you don't even eat meat. Like a faggot. Why? Why? Of all the animals, they picked the fucking cow. Okay, but they could have went for like a badass animal, like a bear. That's hand with the axe.
Shiva. What about Shiva? Interesting.
You're a nerd.
Even though sometimes.
It's like, oh man, I got 98% on this test. I suck. Should have studied more.
Man.
It's not supposed to help you.
No, it's not. You're learning this whole time. I don't know why you chose to fight those guys. Should probably go to that town. I'm in the bio resources. Well, still never know.
I'm watching a Japanese man trying to get a 12.5 kilogram gold bar through a hole in a glass box. I have no idea what he's...
If I feel like it. It's too far. Oh my gosh, I just found the cutest Adeline picture. When was this drawn? Can't tell. 2012. Take it. Where's the world supposed to end like a couple days ago?
Armageddon? The apocalypse?
Yeah. Holy Grail War. Eclipse. I think that.
Uh-huh. Wait, I think I know who you're talking about.
Sound like you did get that across earlier?
Shut up. No, don't.
Interesting.
Yeah, Kali, the goddess of destruction. Yeah, she's in Smite.
Who isn't
I thought I heard of an all black skin chick destroying everything.
Black skin shit destroyed.
The boogeyman.
The woman.
Obama. No, sorry, Bush.
No, you reached too
Bush,
low for that.
Bush or Kennedy.
You get nothing from me.
I don't need to get anything from you.
You wanted it.
Oh yeah, fuck, no, not fucking Thatcher. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's appropriate. That's... She was a fucking hungry cunt.
Where's Shinny going to look for?
I mean,
I don't know what to call that.
everybody knows how Elvis died. Well, they actually know. They know half the story because Elvis died on the toilet because he overdosed on cocaine. But like,
Wow,
it was like
so funny up until that point.
it was like the 70s. It was like everybody was doing cocaine.
Everyone told us cocaine.
Stevenson. No idea. What was the hurry? What was the hurry? Why did he just do it? Oh, yeah. We have some poets. We've got some poets who are kind of famed for, like, one of them is famous for only writing when drunk as fuck. And all of his poems are depressing. Yeah, I like pieces of literature like that.
How would you know? Never mind.
He
said it like 4 times. Nothing.
He said, "How would you know about how life was back then?" Yes.
Oh my god, it was a joke.
Ooh. Yep. That's how you know why people stopped using shields.
Why?
Because they were useless.
How?
Full plate armor.
That doesn't explain much.
You can grab the best sword in the medieval times. Like, those advanced swords when...
Whoa, just exploded.
Okay. I should be better now. Yeah, I've an ad started playing on Twitch. So anyway, the best sword that there ever was, back when they still used plate armor, could not even dent a piece of plate armor. So
I don't know why.
We're useless, because why use a shield when you can just use a sword or a spear with both hands?
But, like, that wasn't the only place on your body that was protected.
A knight is trained for 14 years to know the weaknesses of his armor. You're not gonna just bait him into exposing his neck or his joints.
So, like, why didn't shields just get better?
They cannot get better. That was the problem.
At the time, no.
No. the bigger you made them, the heavier they were. If you wanted to make them light, you had to make them out of wood, which wouldn't be enough to stop cavalry, because cavalry was a thing.
So no one knew how to make a shield that was stronger than plate armor.
You couldn't make one. It was too heavy. It was easier to just wear plate armor than to have a piece of plate armor in your hand, basically.
You couldn't just walk around with like a Spartan shield.
Those shields were weak. They couldn't stand against cavalry. The Spartan shields weren't made of... They were made of soft metal. They weren't... They couldn't take a fucking spear from a mounted knight. They would just make a fucking hole in it.
But plate knighted armor-clad knight could?
Yeah.
Could tank a 40-mile-per-hour spear thrust.
They could tank a fucking 40-mile-per-hour spear thrust from another mounted knight. You couldn't fucking break that shit. You could barely dent it.
So when did it get outclassed?
When gunpowder and cannons became a thing.
So a 40-mile-per-hour spear doesn't have the power to do what a flintlock pistol could do.
No, not a flintlock pistol, a cannon.
I mean, a cannon is understandable, but like, is that literally the only thing?
Yeah.
Plate armor still sounds incredibly useful, even for today's standards.
For today's standards, it gets penetrated by bullets.
Like, what caliber?
I think even
if you say a 9mm,
an M16 with the fucking what does the M16 even use? I think it uses the 545 NATO round. Depending on the quality of gunpowder, that plate doesn't stand a chance. Because it's just too much firepower concentrated into a very small bullet. And it's very fast. If you use a cannonball, it's also fast but heavy. But if you use a spear, it's a lot slower and it can just be deflected.
How weak were those spears?
Well, you can't just... It's like trying to stab a fucking windshield with a knife. You can't. It's just gonna go sideways. It's just gonna get deflected because of the curvature in the windshield. It was the same thing back then with plate armor and spears and swords. The only thing that you could maybe use a shield for was in a 1v1 duel where the enemy had a mace or a hammer, because taking a mace to the plate wouldn't harm the plate, but the shock would be transferred to your whole body, which is painful.
Yeah, I don't know why you would want to keep tanking things with your body. You could use a shield. What? Oh, it's your first full circle. Yeah. Well, sort of full. It's 75 degrees. What did he 75? I'm not sure. No, it's 75. You make a circle, but you stop before you make the circle. You go up, you curve it down, you keep curving it to the right, or whatever direction. If you're going to make the circle from the top and you're going to the right, you're going to end up at the left, and that's where you stop. If you're making the circle and you go to the left, you're going to stop at the right. It's up, up. There's to the right side. Up, right, right, down right, down, down left, stop at left. You're making a circle, but you stop before you get there, 75% of the way. But the command would be self-explanatory. What? You just make a circle. That's still a wrong command. That doesn't make it right.
Okay. So yeah, that's why you don't see shields anymore.
I don't know. With the advent of Kevlar plus lighter, stronger metals, the shields can make a comeback.
Shield makes combat and because of the riot shield, but that's
completely different application. Yeah.
Yeah, eventually, as gunpowder became more and more refined and powerful, they could go through plate. Not through the chest piece, but through the other, like your limbs could get penetrated.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Also, the application of the armor and the shield isn't the epic battle that you see in movies. Most wars, like campaigns worth mentioning, were just one-sided massacres. Worth mentioning.
Worth mentioning.
Yeah. Like you just had somebody scout the position, attack them at midnight, or when it was really cold, or something like that. It just killed everybody, and like people barely put up any resistance.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's the way I would do it.
Well, nobody would risk their whole troops because
a battalion? No.
Yeah. Because even if you have the numbers and you kill a bunch of them, if you lose a bunch of your guys, then you're just open to attack from another enemy. So they were really careful with how they were, using their guys.
How they use their forces, yes.
Unless it was the Romans. The Romans didn't give a shit.
Because they had so many people.
Well, yeah, and all of them had shields bigger than their bodies, and they were
those shields go? I don't know.
The shields went away when The armor became stronger.
What were they called? The phalanx shield.
You mean the big ass
Yes.
shield?
Yeah.
Fuck, I knew the Latin word for it.
Say it Latin.
I knew. Scutum.
Oh.
It was
the
scutum.
English word. If there is an English equivalent.
Scutum is Latin for the big ass shield that the legionaries used.
Legionaries?
Huh?
The legionaries?
The legionaries, not the legionnaires.
I've never heard it pronounced like that.
Too bad. Or I can just say legionari, the way it's supposed to be said.
I mean, I would like that more than whatever you just said.
Too bad.
So sad.
You might get it, or you might not get it. But yeah, those people were trained to fight in groups of 80, 100, or 200. So, of course they would win every fucking skirmish because they had discipline.
And numbers? And both?
Numbers? They didn't always have numbers. They won against retarded odds because they had the discipline.
But a legion was usually at least 1,000, generally.
Legion, it was 10. A cohort was, I think, 10 centuries, with each century having from 80 to 200 men, and 10 cohorts was the legion. So a legion was 10,000. I hope I'm recalling correctly. But still, 10K is
even better.
Literally nothing if you're trying to make a siege, if you don't have the discipline. It's like, no, they had castles back then. If you try to siege a castle with only 10,000 people, like, you're gonna lose half in the first day. I'm tired. Yeah. Siege.
You said sneeze.
Okay, yeah, I did. I think. I don't know.
Cool.
But yeah, like, they were so hardcore about their life as a soldier that they performed so many public duties in full armor, like combat ready around the clock. Like, they would rebuild streets and bridges in full armor. Which, if that's not hardcore preparation, I don't know what is.
I mean, they didn't have the most unoptimal armor to just do things in, so. Yeah.
No, it was pretty light, but they had some, like, hardcore, like they had to work they had to do the same job as people who would wear just a fucking toga, like just cloth, a big piece of cloth covering them. They had, like, leg armor, like shin guards. They had fucking vambraces, helmets, chest pieces, big ass chest piece. It was kind of heavy. Well, heavier than normal clothing and hot to be in that and work. So
Accurate.
oh well. It's over
Well,
now, and all we have are the fucking Italians.
All we have is what?
All we have are the fucking Italians.